Hi, this is Billie Beene here with another segment of Truth by Billie Beene Special Report. Today's date, October 16, 2022, new. This is my third YouTube channel. I have a subscribe button in the lower right corner of my screen. Thanks for like, subscribe, and share. Episode 438, World War III. A Tac Nuke has already been discovered inside Ukraine. A small nuke weapon was used recently on some Russian troops, and brand new secret long-range missiles that the U.S. is just now producing are inside Ukraine. Some of my sources are God in the Bible, Patriot subscriber, A Christoferous, Draco Bosnick is a military analyst. Tac Newswire did a recent interview with someone from Ukraine. He is inside Moscow. And also Decode, Cliff High, Pastor Paul Begley, and Mike from around the world, Israeli News Live, Stephen Ben-Nun. So let's get started. I have a Patriot subscribers talking about the information I put out recently from Decode about the U.S. military nationalizing some Walmart and Amazon and other locations to do underground shipping. And this Patriot subscriber says, yeah, that technology's been around for a long time, the underground and then coordinating with on-the-ground shipment. So, A Christoferous is talking about, the German political leaders really don't care about the German people. They're just making commitments for Germany to supply whatever NATO wants them to supply, whether it hurts the German people or not. And Germany is putting the European Union and NATO ahead of German people. Yeah. All right. And we have Elon Musk. Yeah, that has to do with that Starlink system that was providing all the comms inside Ukraine. And then Elon, who recently was put on a kill list after his peace proposal, kill list by Ukraine, the Ukraine government, who also admits to taking out the independent journalist Dasha Dugina inside Russia. Yeah, a terrorist act. Okay, and yeah, so Elon Musk was saying, yeah, Russia has the Tirada system that can take down satellites and also block radar on the ground. And he wanted money from the Pentagon, and apparently the Pentagon has now ponied up. So that's going to be online. Now we have information from an expat who's now a citizen of Ukraine and now a citizen of Russia, Russell Bentley. And he's giving this information out that early in we have Luhansk, Donetsk, Kherson, Zaporizhzhia, we know these are now part of Russia. And he is saying that early in this conflict, which began at the end of 2022, that one of the places Russia went into immediately was Kiev to Gospinel Air Force Base, and they took out a plane that had a large tactical nuke on it. Apparently, Russia had received some intel, and the name of the plane was Mirage. Okay. And now we have this. Oh, and who put it in place? Well, we can only speculate. All right, so now there's been a new nuke bioweapon was used against Russian troops recently. It was in, I think, this area right here. And it happened October 9. And Russell Bentley and his wife were inside Moscow giving this report to a news agency that operates out of Moscow, a live news wire. I'll list it for you. Okay, and so this happened, and it was the effects of the small nuclear bioweapon on the soldiers was that they had, it had a white smoke and a white powder, and it was also launched, and it was in this area, and it was about 40 centimeters or 16 inches high. I saw this, it was like a metal cylinder, and it had writing on it. It had been produced inside Ukraine in about April 17 of 2000. Remember all those biolabs inside Ukraine? And it made the soldiers vomit, their eyes burn, their joints were in pain, their gums bled, their ears bled, extreme radiation sickness. And the location was right here, Gorlaka, which is about 50 kilometers or 32 miles from Donetsk. And that happened October 9. Now, I had in a previous video put out a report. It was only a few lines that I picked up on, and I think that incident happened between Kherson and Zaporizhzhia, that there were some Russian soldiers exposed. All it said was a chem or bio weapon, and they were taken away for treatment. And that happened in that location about 6 weeks ago. So this is October, September, sometime in August that happened. So that's going on. And now we have this new information coming out from Drago Bosnick, a military analyst. And he put this information out October 6th, and it was published October 16 on Beforeitsnews, that the U.S. government, I'm just seeing, okay, U.S. secret. It's a brand new weapon produced by Lockheed Martin. It was supposed to go into production 2023. Well, it's now in production. The number produced so far is unknown, but they've been moved to Ukraine. The name of the new missile is ATACMS. It's long range and 300 kilometers, so it can easily reach Crimea or Russia, or about 187 miles. And it uses a new type of guidance system that's called a GMLRS. And so these have been they're inside Ukraine. And what Ukraine is now asking for is they need U.S. military who can operate these targeting systems to operate the long-range missiles. Now, Russia has warned that getting the long range, and they also have the long range HIMARS the M142. So that's being supplied by NATO and the US inside Ukraine. And Russia has warned, yeah, that's a game changer, a red line. And also this is coming out that there are NATO forces, including US special forces, embedded in mercenary and voluntary groups inside Ukraine. And they are from the nations of the US, Lithuania, Canada, UK, England, France, plus. So that's going on. Now, what NATO is currently working on are tactical battle plans, and that requires reliable comms, so we can only imagine how much the Pentagon paid Starlink so they would get that system back on, because NATO needs that communication system so they can go into their tactical battle plans and involving nukes. Who knows? But a tactical battle plan is described as being violent, sudden, and hitting the enemy's Achilles heel. So, as I've said before, it's good to remember that God is in charge and He is on the move. I say to my family and friends, remain steady out there, continue to pray. I love you, and I'll see you soon.